Good morning from the Camino de Santiago. It is day 40. Wow. Can you believe that we've been walking for 40 days?
49.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful start. We're in shorts and short sleeves, and so it's going to be a nice day once we get off the road. So I think we do have some elevation gain today. Buen Camino. So let's get our day started. Buen Camino. It is a shame that some of these places are so dilapidated. I'm sure that place was amazing in its heyday. We are getting awful close to these mountains. I'm wondering which one we're going to be climbing over in the next day. Yeah, take your pick. We'll see as we get there. I'm not sure what that is. That's impressive.
Mostly pavement walking today, so not so good. Passed through another town with a castle in it and several closed churches.
Look at this over here. Hopefully it's open and we can go inside. We'll see. Right now we're walking through this beautiful little garden.
Had a pleasant dinner the previous night with two other pilgrims, one from Sweden and the other from Wisconsin. Really starting to like these roasted peppers.
Walking beside the road. So this looks like it's a road also that's not very busy. But at least I'm walking on some gravel instead of the pavement. It's rough on my feet, my knees, my hips, and my aches and pains. Anyway, all right. I sure hope there's a place up here to kind of get down in that river right there. I'm wanting to soak my feet. Ooh, that feels good. Yeah, it's a little chilly. I believe it's even colder than the mountain water. But oh, my poor feet. No blisters though. Look, they carried me hundreds of miles. Look good.
On this night, we stayed at Casa Susie. Tammy had read a lot about this place and was looking forward to meeting the couple. They were very friendly and fun. A nice place to dip your feet in the water, as this albergue had access to the river. We also ate lunch at Ellie's World Kitchen, another place Tammy was hoping to visit.
Good morning from day 41 on the Camino de Santiago. We are in Trabadelo, Spain. We just stayed at Casa Susie's last night. What an amazing albergue. They only have 10 beds. But the couple that runs the albergue was incredible. Dinner was delicious. They actually sat with us and had dinner, and everybody talked and shared their stories, and it was just incredible. It was so nice. Yeah, she's from Australia and he's from Spain, and they met on the Camino. So it's a great little story. So we have a nice big climb today. So as you can see by James, we are slack packing. We packed everything heavy in his backpack and we're sending it to the top because, yeah, we have a big climb.
Might be the last time we have to do that.
Hopefully it's the last one. So let's get going. Buen Camino. What a cute little town. Look at all this. Oh yeah. Now that is creepy. But what a cute house.
May 28th. A challenging day with heat and mountains. Also, one of the creepiest sights to date. This gave me the idea of a haunted albergue. Any thoughts?
This is at the back. This is a nice cherry tree. Okay. There's a sign there.
Oh, and there's
Zoom in on that. There you go. Okay.
This is also where we started seeing and smelling more cows and other livestock.
We have company. We're walking down the street. And, yeah. Here they come. Yeah. Yeah, we'll let them go on by. Could hear all these bells and couldn't figure out where it was coming from. There they go. Look at them all. It's a huge herd of them. We're back in our element here. Feels like we're in the mountains. It's a bit of a rocky trail. Definitely a climb. It's pretty cool. Okay, that was rough. This has kind of eased off a little bit. We're near a little village, but this is not our village. We still have a little more climbing to do. A couple kilometers before we get to where we're staying tonight. But it's hot. Of course, the sun's out. So, but look. It's just beautiful. There's our friend Louisa from Holland. Yeah, it's cool.
We stayed in Laguna de Castilla. Luis stayed with us in this town as well, and we were growing attached to this colorful young lady.
Hola! Got us some company. Well, that was a climb. We finally made it. I said that I thought that that was the toughest climb of the whole trip. And I think it's because it was so steep in such a short amount of time. And it was hot. I think it was harder than going over the Pyrenees. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was definitely a challenge. We still have more climbing to do tomorrow, but at least that will be in the morning. So, yeah, now we're gonna have some food and some drink and enjoy the day.
Pretty views, but this is probably where we decided that any place with cows walking through town was not an option for a place for us to live.
Good morning from day 42 on the Camino de Santiago. We are leaving La Laguna this morning, and we are going to Filaval, I think is the name. Filayal. Anyway, we have a 19 kilometer day, 19 and a half, so it's going to be a long day. This is the last one that we should have that long, but anyway, we still have part of a climb to get up and over the mountain into Trabadelo. So anyway, let's get started. It's a beautiful morning. Buen Camino. Oh man, look at this. We are entering the province of Galicia, our last province as we've traveled across Spain. Yeah, this is incredible. Another amazing milestone. We've had so many.
Galicia, an autonomous community within Spain. The capital being our destination, Santiago de Compostela. Trabadelo was the next mountain village we came to. Very cool vibe in this ancient village, with the round hut-like structures and thatched roofs. Very cool. Ran into the lady with the dog we had been hearing about. Very nice lady, friendly dog.
So far, this is what our trail has been like. It's been really nice today. There have been a lot of short little climbs and then descents. And I think that's kind of the way it's going to be most of the day. But it is nice to be here in the shade, amongst the trees and the flowers. There's so many different wildflowers out. It's blooming. Yeah, today's a good day.
Our stay in Filaval was very nice. There was only one place to eat in this town, if you want to call it a town, and it was worth writing home about. Somehow, we didn't take any pictures of our dinner, but our lunch was perfect, and the service was so friendly. That combination wasn't common.
Buenos dias from day 43 on the Camino de Santiago. It is a gorgeous morning, as you can see from the sunrise behind me. We have about 14 kilometers to walk today, so it's a lighter day for us. I think most of it's downhill. I don't think there's a whole lot of climbing, but who knows. Anyway, look at this little statue that we just saw. Hang on, let me turn around here. I don't know how we missed this yesterday, but we did. Oh, look, there he is. Anyway, it's gonna be a gorgeous day. So let's get started. Buen Camino. I forgot to mention, even though it is a beautiful day out there, we are starting again with no coffee. And I think we have about 4 kilometers to go until we can get some. So we're gonna try to hurry. It says that this chestnut tree here is one of the most photographed things on the St. James Way. It says that sections of it are 800 years old, but this thing it's huge. But look at the gnarly roots and stuff. It's just beautiful.
We started to have to hang our clothes inside after washing due to afternoon rainstorms. And in the mornings, we would have to hang our still wet clothes on our packs in hopes that they would dry during the day. Seemed to work. I would also put on wet clothes and let my body dry them. Very nice walking this day, and mostly with Louise. She has a faster pace than we do, but she gets distracted easily. If she comes to a fork in the road and she wants to see what's down the other road, she takes it, and then she has to go back and get on trail. She is also very knowledgeable of the local fauna, and it's interesting for me to hear the names in another language.
Here's another small town. This is San Cristobal del Real. So it doesn't look like there's a whole lot here, but who knows? We're walking with our friend Louisa again from the Netherlands. Oh, look at that. Little river.
Okay,
I don't think, but they
Here
do.
we are.
They're
in our town. It's almost 1 o'clock. Not a bad day's walking. We walked with a friend of ours, and we should be staying down there somewhere in that little town, this big monastery. So, should be nice. Let's do it. We made it into Samos around 1, and after a little confusion about our reservations, we got checked in and got our chores done. Samos holds the monastery San Julian de Samos and an abbey dating back to the 6th century, Real Abadia de Samos. After we got cleaned up, we went out to have lunch and drinks. We ended up at a busy little place across from our albergue with Louise and a couple of ladies hiking the Camino solo. Laura from Portugal and Clara from France. Both spoke nearly perfect English, along with several other languages. We shared stories and drinks and decided to take a tour of the monastery together. The tour took about 45 minutes, but it was all in Spanish. It was still good. We tried using an app to translate, but that takes away from the experience, I think. The monastery, or a monastery, has been on this site since the 6th century, with this building being completed in the 18th century. The monastery is still inhabited by Benedictine monks and nuns. The transept is in the Baroque style, which simply means it's highly decorative and theatrical. This style started in the early 17th century in Italy and gradually spread across Europe. We stayed in Samos for 2 nights, and this would be our last rest day till Santiago. It was after this night that I realized I wasn't taking enough pictures and video of the dinners and gatherings of pilgrims, and that these moments would only be memories while we have thousands of pictures of things that are still the same. I was determined to do better after this point.